Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw.
Entering play call screen.
NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So Ohio State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon
Entering
they've got to take
call,
advantage
coach suggestions. There
And
are
he
6
tried to do all he could. He
categories.
broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator and the offensive line
Entering
coach
play
is
call,
block those
coach
guys. They'll watch them
suggestions.
tackle.
There are 6 categories.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great
Entering
rhythm.
play call, coach
And they run the
suggestions.
option,
There are
and
6
that had no
categories.
chance. The QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
Fair catch, called for and made. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how
Entering
well do
play
the
call,
Packers
coach
tackle in space, David.
suggestions. There
Yeah,
are
and
7
you've got to have
categories.
great
You have 15
linebackers to get this
options.
guy on the
TR
ground. And they've
outlet,
got,
LTS
so
selected.
it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the back.
Makes the catch down the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that
Entering
one, and
play
it'll be
call,
a first
coach
down.
suggestions. There are 8
That's what's so scary
categories.
about
You
this
have
offense.
15
They've got guys in the
options.
perimeter
While
that
a
can
red
change
offer
the
is
game
selected.
in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He had all kinds of
Entering
company
play
as soon as he got
call,
it. He had to
coach
fight his
suggestions.
way
There
back
are 8
just to get to the
empty
line of scrimmage.
spot.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's McCall. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that
Entering
incomplete
play
pass.
call,
Instead, they're
coach
looking at third
suggestions.
down.
There are 8
And how
categories.
nice
You
is
have
it to have
15
the
options.
whole crowd
The
going
verticals is selected.
absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time.
And he's got it inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way.
Entering
They
play
couldn't
call,
bring him down.
coach suggestions.
Touchdown,
There are 8
Wolfpack.
categories. You have 15 options. Padded empty
And the extra
selected.
point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive,
Entering
just
play
4
call,
plays.
special teams.
About to
You
kick
have
it
5
away after
options.
scoring the
Kickoff
touchdown.
left is selected.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did
calm
not
down.
pay off
Entering
as they
play
bring
call,
him down
Coach
to the
suggestions.
12-yard
There are
line.
6
Here comes the
categories.
Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's
Entering
find
play
some
call,
juice.
coach
Find your guys. Find
suggestions.
those
There are
plays that
6
you know you can run
categories.
inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it
Entering play
moving
call,
forward, and
coach
they're up to the
suggestions.
22.
There are 6
A
categories.
third down try for the offense. Got it, looking for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after
Entering
picking up
play
the first
call,
down.
coach suggestions.
These two
There are
guys,
6
just on the
categories.
same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and
Entering
thousands
play
of balls
call,
where you know
coach
exactly when
suggestions.
that
There are
guy's going
6
to break.
categories.
You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
There are 6
A
categories.
3rd and long coming up here. Trying play action. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking
Entering
this
play
offensive line to
call,
hold
coach
up and pass for a bit
suggestions.
longer.
There are 6
Against this athletic
categories.
front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense
Entering
and
play
negates
call,
some of
coach
the yardage on the
suggestions.
play.
There are 8
North Carolina
categories.
State
You
has
have
the back
15
of the
options.
offense headed to the field.
MTNTR optional
David, they'd
selected.
love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was
Entering
clicking.
play call,
Everything went
coach
well. Palmer, they
suggestions. There
executed
are 8
and got the
front
touchdown.
flats.
And they really were in a
Inside,
nice rhythm.
inside,
I'd love to see
HB's
that here on the
beauty
next
wrong.
drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing.
flats.
Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st
Entering
down,
play
and they're
call,
down to the
coach
42.
suggestions. There are 8
Here's this offense
categories.
with a
You
fresh
have
set of
15
downs.
options. TR
And
off,
here we
LT
go. If
selected.
you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him...
Touchdown, Wolfpack. Hauled it in and
Entering
just
play
kept
call,
right on
coach
running to the
suggestions. There
hallelujah
are 8
land.
categories. You have
They'll try
15
to add another
options.
to their
Have
lead.
empty selected.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Oh,
Quick strike offense
Entering
on
play
that
call,
3-play scoring
special
drive.
it
teams.
has
You
been
have
some
5
Almost ready to
really
kick it
Kickoff
away
left
after
is
scoring the
selected.
touchdown.
there. Yeah. Oh, they has
He'll bring it
really
out. It's
cold.
Flowers.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
Buckeyes
6
roll that offense
categories.
back out there. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on
Entering
all
play
cylinders
call,
right out of the
coach
gate.
suggestions.
Offensively,
There
for
are
this
6
unit, they've been
categories.
slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to...
And it's loose. Oh, and just like they drew
Entering
it up,
play
put it on the
call,
ground
coach
ball on top of it,
suggestions.
still get
There
the
are
first
6
down. And
categories.
let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look.
Entering
So
play
after
call,
reviewing
coach
the
suggestions.
undisputable
There
video
are 6
evidence, the replay booth
categories.
has decided to overturn the call. On 1st down from their own 22. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. They bring him down, and he's gonna
Entering
lose a
play
yard on
call,
that one.
coach
And how about
suggestions.
the
There are
timing
6
of the linebacker on the
categories.
blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at
Entering
the 15.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Has a lot to do
categories.
with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Dances away. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the
Entering
first half,
play
they've been
call,
hitting the
coach
quarterback
suggestions.
early
There
and
are
often.
6
Make him feel
categories.
uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling
Entering
for a
play
fair
call,
catch. Pick
coach
up whatever yardage
suggestions.
you
There are
can
8
and help out
categories.
the
You
offense.
have 15
The offense
options.
lining
TR
up for a
off,
first down
LT
play.
selected.
He's going to pass. And the completion to the sideline. A solid
Entering play
pickup, but
call,
not enough
coach
for the first down.
suggestions. There are 8
Man, these
categories.
plays are
You have
really
15
simple.
options.
Really easy.
MTNTR
I
off,
like
LT
it. Just
selected.
drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And he'll go
Entering
down,
play
but he
call,
delivered
coach
the business end of his
suggestions. Slot
stiff
fade.
arm to that defender on the way.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Makes a connection. He is run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First
Entering
and goal.
play call, Coach
Well, Reese, you and I were talking
Slantino.
about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up and makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Follows the blockers.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That event is selected.
To find that hole and slither through a little crack.
Entering
That
play
was
call,
not a crack.
special
That was
teams. You have
wide
5
open.
options.
Take a lot of
Kickoff
vision
left
because
is
the blocking
selected.
was outstanding.
And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
Here
6
comes the Ohio State
categories.
offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
Entering
Possession
play
after
call,
possession.
coach
Jesse,
suggestions.
this
There are
offense
6
needs to get their heads out of
categories.
there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some
Entering play
balance
call,
going, running
coach
and throwing the ball.
suggestions. There are 6
Now, that's what you're trying to do
categories.
as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets
Entering
down to
play
avoid
call, coach
contact.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to
Entering
get
play
things started
call,
here in the
coach
second. We'll see if they
suggestions. There are 6
continue to flex that
categories.
muscle. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a
Entering
face
play
full of
call,
that as
coach
he gets it up to the
suggestions.
34.
There are 6
They can
categories.
really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. They push it out to the 39 after
Entering
picking
play
up
call,
5.
coach
Well, you see a
suggestions.
great
There are
individual
6
effort there that
categories.
time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel
Entering play
Elliott,
call,
J.K.
coach
Dobbins.
suggestions.
This guy
There
right
are
here
6
with his skill set,
categories.
he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's
Entering
going to
play
lose a yard
call,
on
coach
that one.
suggestions.
That
There
DB
are
had
6
a different story. He had
categories.
something to say. Coming up, making a physical tackle.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on
Entering
the play
play
before he
call,
slides.
coach suggestions.
And the
There are
quarterback's
6
in the pocket, and he
categories.
decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the 1st down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that 1st down marker and get it.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've
Entering
got
play
him down
call,
at
coach
23.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
NC
have
State
15
sending the
options.
offense
Red
back onto
option
the
is
field.
selected.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great
Entering play
execution.
call,
They've done
coach
exactly what they
suggestions.
wanted
There
to
are
do.
8
Build the
categories.
lead.
You have
Now
15
Palmer's a different
options.
animal. Now you
Inside
gotta
zone
protect
is
him.
You can
selected.
tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Picks up a
Entering
useful
play call,
5-yard
coach
chunk out to the
suggestions.
30-yard
There are
line.
8 categories.
This
You have
defense has
15
got to get better at
options.
tackling
Red
in the open
option
field
is
and gang
selected.
tackling because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy
AHP
down,
base.
have fun with that.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That run epitomizes
Entering
a
play
veteran,
call,
savvy
coach
senior who
suggestions,
knows how to
there are 8
find space.
categories. You have
Clock now
15
inside
options,
4 minutes as we're
MTNTR
getting later in the first
selected.
half. Scanning the field, it's McCall. Throws for the tight end. That, friends, is a
Entering
busted
play call, coach
Incomplete.
suggestions,
And
there
here
are 8
comes the offense on
categories. You
second
have
down.
15 options. Red option is selected.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. This just keeps moving. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down
Entering
to the
play call,
10-yard
coach
line.
suggestions,
Well, after
there
that
are 8
last play, you can
categories.
see
You
how
have 15
electrifying this
options.
guy is
Red
and how
option is
special he
selected.
is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They get him on the ground at the
Entering
3-yard
play
line, but
call,
this
coach
defense is taking
suggestions,
some
there are 8
punches.
categories.
He got
You
it
have
down to
15
the 3,
options.
now it's
Shovel
second and
option
short.
T is selected.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown,
Entering play
NC
call,
State.
coach suggestions, there are 8
And that's his
categories.
second
You have
receiving
15
touchdown of the
options.
game. My
That
man
event
is
is
just
selected.
finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue
Entering
to
play
feature
call,
throughout a game.
special
When he can
teams,
do
you
this kind
have
of
5
damage after he
options.
catches the football.
Kickoff left is
About
selected.
to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Entering
Well,
play
the offense
call,
ought to go
coach
by.
That's what you're
suggestions, there are
almost-
6
Somehow bounce
categories.
right back to them. They'll keep it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Entering
You don't
play
want the
call,
punter.
coach
This offense
suggestions,
needs to
there
get
are
back
6
laddered up and
categories.
get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Finally run out of
Entering
bounds,
play
but he
call,
has this
coach
offense rolling
suggestions,
with a
there are
first
6
down.
categories.
Fresh set of downs after the completion.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They
Entering
need to
play
go
call,
tempo.
coach
Maybe that last first
suggestions,
down
there
gets them
are
a
6
little bit of confidence.
categories.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Back to throw. It's Howard. Trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You got to be impressed with this
Entering
defense
play
early in this
call,
game,
coach
guys. They've got a big
suggestions,
lead because
there are
they are
6
getting after the
categories.
quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they
Entering
still
play
got it
call,
at the
coach
31.
suggestions, there
First
are 8
down here with time
categories.
for
You
maybe
have
one
15
more play until the
options.
2-minute
Inside
warning.
zone is selected.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Huge
Entering
game
play
before he
call,
goes out of
coach
bounds, and now they've
suggestions,
got
there
it
are 8
first and
categories.
goal.
You have
This
15
offense has
options.
been
You'll be
a
rapid select.
juggernaut, and they
Entering
have a
play
chance
call,
to pad
coach
their total
suggestions,
just before
there are 8
halftime.
categories.
As
You
we
have
reach the
15
2-minute warning,
options.
they'll need
Each
to try to
corner
get a
is
stop to
selected.
keep this thing from getting out of hand. He's looking to throw. He caught it. That completion has them right on
Entering
the
play
doorstep.
call,
They'll
coach
mark it at the 1.
suggestions, there are 8
Looking for
categories.
just
You
one
have
more
15
yard. It's
options.
second and
Speed
goal.
option is selected.
Trying to pound it in. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the
Entering
ball,
play
being the
call,
more
coach
physical team, and they look
suggestions,
like it
there
right
are 8
now.
categories.
Lining
You
up
have
to tack
15
one more onto
options.
that lead.
That attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Entering play call,
Quick strike
special
offense on
teams.
that
You have
three-play
5
scoring
options.
drive.
Kickoff left
Lining
is
up to
selected.
cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Straight ahead from inside his 25.
Come on, man.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There
Here
are
comes
6
the Ohio State
categories.
offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive
Entering
right
play
here.
call,
Obviously,
coach
this offense hasn't had
suggestions,
everything
there
go
are
right
6
from the first half, but
categories.
here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws
Say
together, and generate
so
some
what?
points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create
Sing,
some
sing,
momentum,
Entering
and
sing,
play
sing,
continue
call,
it because you've dug yourself
suggestions,
a
there are 6
significant hole.
categories.
The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Howard. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up on the
Entering
right
play
play, and that
call,
brings
coach
up a 4th down.
suggestions, there are 6
And the Buckeyes
categories.
line up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Bust through behind his pad.
Entering
They'll put that
play
return
call,
to a stop
coach
at the 33,
suggestions,
but
there
the
are 8
offense set up in
categories.
pretty good
You have
field
15
position.
options.
North
Did
Carolina
Cross
State
is
has it back
selected.
in the offense, headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively
Entering
have been
play
able to
call,
go out and
coach
execute.
suggestions,
Yeah, and
there
it's
are
just
8
maintain the
categories.
lead.
You
Keep
have
doing what
15
you've been doing. You
options.
got a
Dagger
big
slash
lead.
is
Let's just
selected.
keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Entering play call,
The
coach
offense quickly
suggestions,
calls
there are
timeout
8
to stop the
categories.
clock.
You have
That
15
last play has
options.
this
Level
defense
sale
on
is
its heels.
selected.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
How about the day for
Entering
this young
play
man?
call,
3
coach
receiving
suggestions, there
touchdowns.
are 8
Hey, defense,
categories. You
that
have
guy's
15
good.
options.
We might want to do
Advantage
something
is
about it.
selected.
Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to be
Entering
time
play
and time
call,
again.
special
So they
teams.
got the
You have
touchdown
5
now, going to
options.
put it in the
Kickoff
hands of
left
their
is selected.
defense to finish off this half. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Maybe if he
Entering
could have
play call,
eluded just
coach
1 or 2 more
suggestions,
guys, it would
there
have
are
been a
6
big return, but they'll
categories.
mark it at the 30. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at
Entering play
halftime.
call,
Yeah, a big
coach
chance. Right? This
suggestions,
is
there
an
are 6
opportunity. This is the biggest
categories.
opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback,
Entering
I'm
play
locating
call,
my
coach
go-to guy.
suggestions,
Who
there
can
are
I
6
count on
categories.
one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
He's going to let it go. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Entering play call, coach
They'll
suggestions,
try to
there are
tack one
6
more on this
categories.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the
Entering
decision
play
has been
call,
made, and the
special
coach will
teams.
take
You
the
have 7
penalty.
options.
They got the
5
late
for
touchdown on the board,
return
now
left
about to
is
kick it
selected.
away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. If you can do
Entering
that, I
play
don't know why you
call,
don't do
coach
it every time.
suggestions. There are
Reduce
8
the risk.
categories. You
Banged it out
have
of the back
15
of the end zone.
options.
They'll put it in
HP
place
dive
at
is
25.
selected.
They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because
Entering
he's
play
so
call,
dangerous. If
coach
he gets into the
suggestions.
second
There are
level,
8
great
categories.
vision,
You
and
have
it
15
shows
options.
speed.
Advantage is
Just straight
selected.
wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are
Entering
so
play
fast
call,
like this, you're like, I
special
got him, I got
teams.
him.
You have 5
No, I do
options.
not.
Kickoff
What a
left is
big,
selected.
long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
Entering
coverage,
play
and he'll be
call,
stopped
coach
up to 17.
suggestions. There are
Under a
6
minute to play here in the
categories.
first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he
Entering
won't
play
be able to
call,
go anywhere
special
in this
teams.
second
We have
half
7
without
options.
someone
5
attached to his
short
hip.
to return left is
North
selected.
Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Grimes. He was looking for more running room, but none to
Entering
be
play
found
call,
as he
coach
stopped at the
suggestions.
23.
There are 8
NC
categories.
State
You
sending
have
the
15
offense back
options.
onto the
Red
field.
option is selected.
Going up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands.
Entering
Oh, he
play
had an
call, coach
explosive play
suggestions.
right
There
there
are 8
for the taking,
categories.
but
You have
couldn't reel
15
it in.
options. Could
And
be
now
well
on
selected.
2nd down for this offense. Discards a man.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. For verticals
You
is
make up the
selected.
game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To throw, it's McCall. He's taking the shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, NC State! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved.
Entering
No
play call,
shot.
coach
There's no
suggestions. There are
idea
8
how to
categories.
get
You
this
have
quarterback
15
in.
He's
options.
on fire.
Advantage is
Everything he's
selected.
doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You gotta
Entering
try to
play
do
call, and in Super Sim is selected. Entering view all play jump ahead. Super Sim. End of game. Entering Super Sim screen.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation
Entering
of EA
post game
Sports College
screen. You have
Football.
4 options. Stats is selected.